Dumelang. Dumelang Baholo, Dumelang Baholo, Dumelang, Dumelang, Dumelang. We're back again. Welcome, welcome, welcome to episode 3 of the Culture of Africa Live. It's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. I'm so excited. I'm actually like a little bit shaky because I'm quite excited today. I get to talk to one of our favorite vocalists. His name is Ben September. A lot of you already know, so I'm actually quite excited to have this chat. Welcome to the Culture of Africa, and as you can tell, the vibes suits the topic. Today we're talking about love and heartbreak music with the ever so lovely Ben September. Lina laka ke kamogelo Afrika Segamane, and welcome to the Culture of Africa, a music show with a twist where we'll be talking to your favorite creators, musicians, dreamers, writers, creators, everybody. We're talking more about their dreams, their visions. We're talking all things music. And yeah, I'm very excited to have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining. I'm excited. Yeah, I hope you guys are well. How are you guys doing? I never really asked you guys. Yeah, it's been a great day. I hope you guys are having a fantastic one. And on today's show, we're going to be talking, like I said, love and heartbreak music with one of the best singer-songwriters that we have in the country. So I'm excited for that chat. And later on, in the next segment of our show, we have Plug Talk, where Mr. Ben September will be letting us know what are his 5 plugs. And I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Can you tell that I'm excited? I'm excited. It's good to have you all here. Thank you so much for joining, Baholo. It is a blessing. Yeah, I think the motivation behind having the Culture of Africa is really getting to know your faves. And outside of getting to know your faves, we want to really know what makes them tick. We want to know what, what their inspirations are, why they do what they do. And just the beauty of collaboration, man. I love speaking to people. I love speaking to your faves. So today is a very special one for me. I've listened to Ben September's music for a while, so I'm standing from a standpoint of a bit of a fan at this point. So I'm really excited. Thank you so much for joining, and he's here. Yay! I'm super excited. Welcome to the Culture of Africa, a music show with a twist, and we are going to ask Mr. Ben September to join. I hope you're ready. I hope he is ready. Mr. Ben September, I am going to add you. Let us see. Cool. I'm excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic, thank you. It is a pleasure to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the Culture of Africa, our music show with a twist. And it's an absolute pleasure to get to speak to you today. Yeah, we're going to hop straight into it. Firstly, I want to ask you, how you doing? How was your day? Let's start there, slow things down a bit.
I'm okay. My day was pretty nice. I had a nice day. It was like it's raining this side, so yeah, I like rainy weather. Yeah.
Fantastic. So, for those who don't know, I'd like you to introduce yourself. So, who are you, Umang? Otwakai? Where are you from? What's your name? Is Ben September your real name? Like, let's break it down. What's happening here? Who are you?
Yeah. I am Tabiso Ben Morake, otherwise known as Ben September. Yes, I am from a small town called Sasolburg that is like on the border of Free State and Gauteng. It's more on the Free State side. But yeah, that's me, and I make R&B music, and I'm right-handed.
Fantastic. Thanks for the extra information.
Thank you.
So I want to just talk to you a bit about your music journey before we get into love and heartbreak music and why you write love and heartbreak music. You had a pretty big year in 2020, 2021 to say. You featured in
Yeah,
a lot of big projects. Firstly, I want to find out about Edgecombe. Tell me more about Edgecombe. How did that collaboration come upon?
yeah,
And what is Yuki, or who is Yukio CPT? And
yeah.
yeah, how did you get to meet them? What's happening there?
Okay, so Yu-Gi-Oh! CBT is like a group of guys from Cape Town. Namely, well, the ones that I know is Lord Nell, Look It Up's, Timby Powers, and they have a group. And how I got on Itchcomb was, yeah, I only found out like recently that these guys were friends with the guys that are on that run Creative Corner and whatnot. So
Oh,
Creative Corner had me like on their thingy, right? So
yeah,
first to approach was, and that was crazy because I was just thinking about him like 2 days before, like Look It Ups. He hit me up with a
yeah,
follow, and I was like, "Oh, that's mad." And then I found out it's like a whole group of niggas,
yeah.
and yeah, and then they were like, "Yo, dude, do you want a placement on Edge Chrome?" And I was like, "Nah, send it through." And then I worked on the beat, and I sent it, I think, after a day.
Hmm. That's
Yeah, and I
beautiful. You
just sent it
write
through.
quite fast then. I
It
guess
depends. It depends. It depends.
depends what the
Like,
vibes are.
yeah. Some days I,
Uh,
I take days to write. Some days I could write in 10 minutes and have like something solid in 10 minutes.
That's beautiful. Okay,
Yeah.
and I wanted to find out more about your collaboration on With or Without as well. How was it
Yeah.
working with him and Michael? How did you get upon that?
A dream come true. I tell you.
I can
It's just been
imagine.
one of those, bro. Like, I know these guys. Like, even before I was doing music, I just knew them because I listened to a lot of music and production. First time
Yeah.
I heard of him was when he produced as a Less Friends by Reese. Less Friends, More
Okay.
Bands. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
He produced that and he hit me up. It was like same process. Like I was just putting stuff out on Instagram and then they hit me up. Yo,
Yeah.
do you wanna hop on with or without? I was like, yeah. First
That's
song
dope.
was with Malachi, and I think it was the night before
Yeah.
where he sent me another one. He was like, "Yo, dude, like there's this one song, dog. Like I need you on this other song. It's like an
Yeah.
interlude." And I was like, "Nah, send it through." Banged it out in 10 minutes. The following day, went to go record it, and then and that's how it is. Like just make these guys do like Instagram and stuff.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's really, really dope.
yeah.
So, what does it feel like being that guy right now? Considering, and I say that guy with the greatest of
Yeah,
respect. That
yeah,
guy being the heartbreak guy, because I watched a lot of your
yeah,
stuff. I've listened to a lot of your music,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I just want to know, "Ke mongo robang pelo?" Like, who breaking your
Yo,
heart? Like, what have you
yo,
been through? What's going on?
like it's crazy because it's a lot of stuff, bro. Like I write songs based on like my anxieties, right?
Yeah.
90% of the time.
Hmm.
Um, I've been like it's just like the stats. Like every time I get like emotionally inconvenienced, right? I get in my head about it, and I think of the worst case scenarios. And then with all of that happening, with all of those words in my head, I just write, 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 write. And this was even
Yeah.
before I got in a relationship. And then
Gotcha.
yeah, and then yeah, that didn't quite work out so well. And then
Yeah.
I just put out the demos that I've been like having. Like
Yeah.
understand that's even some of the recent stuff that I wrote that I put
Mm,
out was stuff that I wrote like about a year ago. Tired, I wrote last year when? Last year
yeah.
around about August. I wrote it
Okay.
then and I only like recorded it properly this year and then yeah, put it out.
That's beautiful. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
dope, man. So you've written a lot about experiences I gather that you haven't had in the relationship space. So
Yeah.
what's happening in your mind when it comes to love? What is your definition of love? You see, I had to
Yo,
ask you this question,
yo. Like
because you speak a
man,
lot about heartbreak. So what is love to
yeah.
you?
To me, I feel there's different forms of love. You get me?
Mm,
Um, I'd like to believe you cannot fully love someone if you don't love yourself or you haven't learned how to love yourself. That's how you learn how to love
high key.
yourself first, right? And I feel like flop, I had to learn through that. I had to learn that. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And love to me is a lot of things. It doesn't look like anything. One of one, it
Mm,
just feels like a lot though. It's like a rush of emotions. It's different from person to person.
yeah.
And yeah, like yo, but it's beautiful though if you let it. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. If you find the right person to love, and the frequency is just, oh my goodness, everything's just gelling on. Like, I love love. I'm not gonna lie to you. I write
I
a lot of
feel
sad songs, but love is beautiful. Trust me.
that's what I wanted to ask you. Actually,
Yeah.
are you a romantic? Do you consider yourself a romantic?
I'm still learning, but
You
I
still
do the goofiest things. Like, I'll do the goofiest things if I feel like, yo, like if I am allowed, you get me?
Yeah.
Because I get like yo, like I have a fear of like disappointing, so
Yeah.
I always ask before doing,
Mm,
just so I get it right, right, and I don't have to overthink. And then yeah, it's like I was just told to stop doing that though. Like, just do
mm.
whatever you feel is right.
Just
If
do
you want to
it.
get,
Yeah.
just do it. If you want to get her flowers, dog. Don't be asking if she wants flowers, because I know they don't like that. I know they
Uh,
don't like that.
makes sense.
So yeah, like it's just been a whole lot of like, I don't know, man. Like I'm a bit of a late bloomer, so
Yeah.
I've been learning everything as like, it's like trial and error, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. But as far
Gotcha.
as being romantic, definitely I feel.
All right, cool. That's
Yeah.
dope. So, also just in terms of the late bloomer chat, I watched the questions that they asked you on the wooden stool. And would you
Yeah.
say that your experience with love has been contributed by you being a late bloomer? Or what do you think that is? Why do you think you write the way you do? Do you think it's because you are a late bloomer, or do you
Yeah.
think it's because you're yet to experience a
Yeah.
new type of love, maybe?
Well, the way I write is just, I don't know. I just paid attention in literature. That's it. Like, I just paid like a lot of attention. I'm a
Yeah.
huge fan of poetry, so yeah, I paid
Ah,
a lot of attention with that. And then in terms of writing, okay, that just helped with the writing, because when I write, I want it to make sense. Like, first thing that comes to mind is, okay, how would it sound as a song, right?
yeah.
You like, and I think, okay, nah, cool. Like, you haven't experienced this, but how do you convince them?
I feel
And
you.
I just like, what, it just goes automatic. I shut down and I'm just like, just write whatever it is you're thinking. You'll deal with this later on. So then I just
Mm.
write, I write, I write. But like, also I'm scared, dog. Like, all these things that happen, like, yo, they scare me so much, bro. Like, they've been stopping me
Why?
from doing them. Like, did you hear the stuff I write about?
That's what I'm saying. No, but I guess so. In
No,
terms of being a romantic,
yeah,
I feel like there's a fine line between being a romantic and being somebody who takes like risks as well.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
get the stuff you're
definitely.
talking about, but I think
Yeah.
you're able to risk it when it comes to love. Hence,
Oh
you're
yeah.
able to dig so deep
If it's
into those
worth
concepts.
it, oh my God, if it's worth it, I will
I
go
feel,
fully in, bro.
right?
I'd marry you tomorrow if I could. Like, if I could, I'm telling you.
I feel you.
Yeah,
I cool.
yeah,
So I just wanted to find out also, this is firstly, I'm having a moment right now because I've been listening to your music for a while, right?
yeah,
So I'm out here asking you questions that I really, really feel like these are
yeah,
the questions that I come across when I'm listening to you sing. I
yeah,
really feel like you sing from a place of understanding um,
yeah,
how you feel emotionally, and it translates
yeah.
very well in the manner in which you write. So, firstly, I really appreciate your pen. I
Thank you
appreciate
so
how
much.
you do that thing. That's so beautiful. So also, side note, out of my
Yeah,
fangirl moment, what are your dreams? What are your visions in this music space? Are you a rapper too? Like, cause I heard some of your bars too. What's happening over
yeah,
there?
dog. Like, firstly, like, I identify myself as an artist.
Yeah,
I don't want to say I'm a singer, I'm a rap. Like, I can rap, I can
yeah,
sing, but I
okay,
I can write, and I
yeah,
take all of those, just incorporate them. I like to think of it as, Avatar.
yeah. Gotcha,
Yeah, yeah. That's
gotcha.
how I see it. I just take everything, I just combine where I can. If it works, it works.
Mm,
And yeah.
okay, that's beautiful. But where do you see yourself? Let's start here.
Oh
Like
yes.
when I say your
Oh,
dreams
no.
and visions. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. Where
Yo,
do you
let's
see
get.
yourself in this music space? What are your dreams? What are your vision? What's happening in your imagination in terms of your
Yeah,
career? In terms of your writing, your singing, your artistry in general.
yeah. I'm just trying to like fill up spaces, bro. Like, years from now, I want to see myself as one of the biggest R&B acts to come out of South Africa, because
Beautiful.
there isn't many,
Yeah.
and I'd like to like, you know what, like I like to show people as possible. It's not some
Mm,
stuff that like you just need to find a way, you know.
yeah,
But I really want to do the most in R&B and art and writing and rapping, everything, really,
yeah, I
really.
feel
Like
you.
I just yeah, like I just really want to be doing great and everything. Just, pave a way for people that are trying to be in the same spaces that I want to be in.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. I love that. I love that. That sounds
Thank you.
beautiful. Shout out.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for
Yeah.
sharing that. For those of you who just joined, this is the Culture of Africa live. Thank you so much. We have Ben September with us talking love and heartbreak
Yeah.
music. And outside of that, we just spoke about his dreams and visions. So I really look forward to seeing you become the biggest or one of the
Thank you.
biggest artists, not just R&B. I won't cap you, like I
Yeah.
won't categorize you, but just one of the
Yeah.
biggest artists in general to come out of the continent. So I'm really
Yes.
grateful that you took the time to come and have a chat with me. But also, we're going to move into the next section of the show,
Yes.
which is called Plug Talk.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those of you who are just joining, we have Plug Talk. And in this section, Ben has shared with us his top 6 songs that he thinks you need to be listening to, and we're plugging you with them.
Sorry, my
We're
stand working
plugging you
farms
with
out.
those. Sorry about that.
Now don't mind me. I'm
We're
just trying to
plugging
fix
you. I cool, no stress.
it.
So we're going to be plugging you with those songs, and they're going to be available on the Culture of Africa's playlist featuring Ben September on Spotify and Apple Music. After the show, you can listen to it. So Ben, please let us know
Yes, ma'am.
what are the top 6 songs that you're plugging your audience with, and yeah, do you remember them?
I hope. I hope, because I was like going through a bunch of songs. If I could plug people on artists, I could do that. But
Yeah,
like, it's fate. It's tied up.
yeah, Omelo.
It's tied up. That's a
Yeah,
good song. I'm low.
beautiful.
I got Mick Jenkins
Yeah.
also. I got Anderson Paak.
Hmm.
Well, I got myself. Like
Yeah,
I
second
feel
thoughts.
like I feel like people need to listen to me more. I got that. Oh no, do I remember the other two? Do I
Oh
remember
my
the other two?
goodness.
Oh my
Let me
goodness, I
whip it out
forgot.
for you. I'm
Whip
gonna
it
whip it
out,
out
whip
for
it
you.
out. Yeah,
I'm gonna
whip it out
for
and
you.
read it to them.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But everyone, I really think you should listen to Ben's plugs. Hold on, I'm just gonna
Yes.
whip it out for you. Shout out. Those were really beautiful songs. I listened to the whole
Oh no,
thing
you get it.
together, and it's a combo and a half.
Thank you.
So here we go. Hold on. I'm gonna just get this for you. Welcome, welcome, everybody.
Man.
We're on the Culture of Africa featuring Ben September. Thank you so much for joining. So he has mentioned number one, Omulo Tied Up, and Not the Same by Tempest, and Ryan Trey Slide,
Oh, slide, yes.
uh, Scottie Pippen by Mick Jenkins, and
Yes.
Anderson Park, The Waters featuring BJ the Chicago Kid, as well as Yukio CPT, Second Thoughts featuring Ben September. You need to check that out
Yeah.
specifically. But yeah,
Specifically.
those are the top 6 plugs. Ben, thank you so, so much. You have no idea. This has been
Thank you.
amazing for me. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you so much.
I
And can't
appreciate
wait to
you.
see. Oh, thank you. And I can't wait to see your artistry grow, man. I love the way you
Thank you.
write. I love the way you sing. I love the way you bear out your emotions. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Man, I like to thank you everyone, bro. Especially Fila Live, even though she's not watching this, but shout out.
Shout
Shout
out.
out to everybody.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Fila.
you. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Fila. Fila's a phenomenal artist, you know.
Right?
But it is what it is. Shout out to Cholo. They. Oh, shame. There's Cholo.
Hey.
Like shout
Also,
out to
you were
everybody
featured
that's
on her
there.
project as well, right?
Wait,
If,
who?
if I'm not
No,
mistaken.
Fila. Oh, it would be a
No,
dream if
not
y'all guys.
Fila.
Who?
Who is it? Oh, it was Kuchi Cola. That's
It
who I
was Coochie
forgot.
Cola. Yes, yes, it was
Yes,
Coochie
Kuchi
Cola.
Cola.
Yes, I was
Yeah,
featured on her project too.
yeah.
Fila, hey, if I could get a Fila feature, yo, like if you know Fila personally, yo, let her know. Let
Baton,
her
I'm
know.
gonna try make it happen, wait. I'm gonna
Thank
make it a
you.
mission for me.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
All right, shout out. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, everybody. Thank you. That was Ben September's interview talking love and heartbreak music. Welcome to the Culture of Africa. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for joining, and
Thank
we
you for
will see
having
you
me.
next week. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Ben.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, do I just hop off? Or you gonna end the live?
I'm a hop off. I'm a hop off.
Okay, okay. You dollar, you dollar. I'm holding like this thing behind me right now. It's a bit of a. It was falling, so I was holding it. If I let go,
No
everything's gonna
stress.
fall. All right. Bye.